welcome. My name is Jenny Friedman, and you are at the shift. Okay. So today we're going to talk about those um, visibility codes and get you guys all lined up and creating an audience. So this will be for all of our entrepreneurs out there that are looking to get more eyeballs on you in an easy, um, more easeful way, right? That feels really good and natural for you. So what I've done is create a little slide presentation. So hold on. Okay, what we're going to go over today is the sacred law of attraction for audience growth, why alignment matters more than effort, and the magnetic field expansion exercise I'm going to be doing with you guys so that you can tap into the frequency of your soulmate audience and so that they basically can feel you before they even follow you. Wouldn't that be the greatest, right? So, again, my name is Jenny Friedman. I have a bachelor's of science degree in psychology, and I'm a professional certified ADHD business coach. So, I was also 3 or 4 classes shy of my MBA before I simply decided to stop doing that because I realized I really don't need more education. I just love to learn. So in my free time, like I have learned human design and the gene keys, astrology, um, the I Ching and the tarot. Like I use all these tools in my work, which I call my signature programs Woo Woo That Works, because it's all woo, but it's all good. And when I harnessed all this stuff right about myself, and I've created this framework that I call alignment marketing. All right. So I'm all about ease and expansion. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys as we talk about you building your audience. Right. And the reason why I thought this was really the thing to talk about was because so many people want to do more business. And I watched them go into, basically hiding while they create their courses and their programs, only to like resurface and find out that they don't have an audience. So they listen to gurus who share about building it and they will come, right? And what's wrong with that is you can build it and someone might come, but it could be even the wrong people. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about me. I've been in business 10 years now, and about 8 years ago, I had a podcast, and it was a wonderful podcast. And I did over 500,000 downloads within the first year, like before the year was even up. And you would think, wow, that's amazing, Jenny. That sounds really good. And I had like over 200 like raving reviews from people that were writing me and saying how much this meant to them and how they felt heard and all these things. But it didn't bring me clients. It brought me 2 clients. You think of over 500,000 downloads, I'd have more than 2 clients. I've literally had people tell me, well, then you were doing it wrong. No, I was not doing it wrong. I was doing what everyone told you to do. The problem was that it wasn't me putting me into my work in the way that I know how to do. So, um, we really have several audiences. Like I had an audience who would listen to the show, but a different audience is the one who hires me to work with them, right? And the one I like to talk about the most is your sticky gum on your shoe audience. That's what I call it. In fact, if you ever do a soul intention session with me, you're going to see I go over this by accessing your human design chart for one thing. And these people are everywhere. They're your family, your friends, your neighbors, they're your clients and your customers. Like literally, they're sticky gum on your shoe. They're everywhere and you can't get rid of them. So I call it the low hanging fruit, excuse me, which is why I go there first. But I just want you to basically understand you don't need to depend on algorithms or fad social media tactics or creating a podcast when you really have the energy for being in a Facebook group, right? You need to be authentically you and understand that in your own way, there are folks that are just meant for you, just like you're meant for them. And I know, a lot of you believe that with relationships when it comes to romantic relationships. So this really isn't any different. Um, so let's talk a moment about them already belonging to you, okay? In quotes. We can look to quantum entanglement and the morphogenetic field, right? Imagine you have 2 magic balloons, right? Where you blow up one and it turns red. And the other balloon, no matter how far away it is, will instantly turn blue, right? That's how they explain, like, explain quantum entanglement to a 5-year-old. Well, that's basically how you do it. one thing is affecting another thing, even if they're far apart, even if you have no idea about the other thing, it's kind of like you're connected, even though you don't see it. Okay? Because there's these invisible fields of nature, right? Just imagine every living creature, every plant, animal, even yourself, is connected to an invisible energetic field. So, this field, which is also called a morphogenetic field, it functions kind of like a cosmic library and stores all this information about how something grows and moves and develops. And it has a blueprint that goes beyond like how we think of our DNA blueprint, right? So there was this scientist, Rupert Sheldrake. He created the term morphogenetic field, and he was a biologist who basically was like trying to explain these natural laws, right? And he suggested that the universal memory that plants and animals and even humans draw upon can influence, they're influenced by intention and by energy. So just think about that. Your intention and your energy influences who comes your way, right? So you see this with schools of fish turning on a dime in unison, or with birds, they zag all together and they don't miss a beat. I even see this in my own home with my cats Oreo and Lemon, right? If you watch them, it's like they're communicating with no words. They just swish their tails at the same time, right? And so on. So the question is like if these fields not only work for plants and animals, can they be activated and used by you? So, what would it mean for you if your world, consciously access this field? And, you know, you're doing it anyway, I would argue, but we just want to really shine a light on this so that you can harness it. Okay. So, the very first thing I'm going to do is go over a magnetic field expansion guided meditation with you guys. All right. So if you would just close your eyes for a minute. If you've got some alpha waves you want to put on in the background or put on soft music, go for it. I didn't want to put it into this because on YouTube, if you know, I don't want to have copyright problems, but I'm just going to be speaking the words. So close your eyes, get into a relaxed position, and we're going to just like be fully present for just a moment. You can lay down if you want, or you can sit with your feet on the ground, right? Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Let go of any tension or distractions, right? And just take this moment for you. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine, feeling the energy of the earth beneath you. Imagine golden roots extending down into the earth and anchoring you into deep, unshakable stability. You are supported. You are safe. You are connected. And as you inhale, draw up this nourishing energy from the earth. Feel it rise through your body, filling you with warmth and vitality. And as you exhale, release any fear, doubt, or hesitation, right? Let it all melt away like ripples dissolving into an infinite ocean of possibility. Now let's shift your awareness to your heart space. Feel the gentle, rhythmic beat of your heart, the sacred drum of your existence. In the center of your chest, imagine a golden orb of light. This is your soul's essence, your unique frequency, your divine signature in this world. And with every inhale, this light grows warmer, brighter, more expansive. It radiates clarity and magnetism and pure presence. And with every exhale, it dissolves anything that dims your radiance. You're stepping into the full expression of your soul's truth. Breathe in, expanding your presence. Breathe out, releasing limitations. Now imagine your golden light expanding outward. First, it fills the space around you, wrapping you in a cocoon of warmth and brilliance. And then it expands beyond your body, forming a glowing energy field. a magnetic aura that pulses with divine recognition. And with each breath, this field grows larger beyond the room you're in, beyond the city you're in, beyond the physical world. Your energy is limitless. It moves through time and space, sending out a gentle, undeniable call to those who are meant to find you. Now see golden threads of light extending from your heart and reaching across the universe. Each thread connects you to someone who is already seeking you. They may not know your name yet, but they're looking for your message, your energy, your presence. Whisper to them in your heart, I am here. You are seen. You are safe. You are home. And feel the instant recognition, the energetic pull as your people begin turning their heads towards you, finding you, feeling you, knowing you are the only one they've been waiting for. Your visibility is not forced, it is received. Your audience is not built, it is awakened. And your magnetism is not learned, it's remembered. So take a deep breath in and feel this energy anchoring into your body. You are not separate from your soul aligned audience. You are already connected. You are already leading. You are already being seen. Now, with your next breath, whisper this affirmation out loud, okay? My light is radiant. My voice is powerful. My audience is growing effortlessly. Or try, the people who need me are finding me now. I love that one myself. The people who need me are finding me now. And the last one, I trust my magnetism. I trust my presence. I trust my path. So allow these words to vibrate through your being, sealing into this new level of expansion. And gently bring your awareness back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes and feel the solid ground beneath you. Anchor into your reality. And when you're ready, open your eyes because you are carrying this magnetic frequency with you into the world. And you're going to take an inspired action today. Okay. So whether it's sharing your truth, I would love for you to go post something from your soul, or simply hold the knowing that your audience is already gathering for you, right? You are magnetic. You are seen. You are received. And you can come back to this anytime you like. Now, I'm going to take us into just a little bit of the 3D world to end, because I'm treating this as a 3-day workshop, which is today. You have this meditation and come back to get yourself set up in the right frame of mind. You also understand about this quantum entanglement and the morphogenetic field now. So the tools I use, right? Um, give you an example here. On the left, this is what everyone shows you in human design because it shows you everything in your human design. But it takes you like 1.5 to 5 years to master human design, right? And if you're like me, you probably don't want to be a social media guru or a human design guru, right? And I know I don't. Like, I just set out to discover what was pertinent to know when it comes to marketing and visibility. So the right-hand side is where I look at sequences within your gene keys, okay? So like I said, these are the tools that I use. And we're going to, in this workshop, this is what you need to do to come to the next session, which is it'll be down in the show notes. But you're going to, from akari.com is a great place to get your human design report because she also gives you a complimentary 12-page breakdown of it, which is awesome. I don't, require it be from there. I'm just saying you saw Akari like in the shift. So I'm like, why don't we just all go there and get our reports? But you're going to want it and bring it with you to the next session. Okay. You also are going to need to grab your astrology chart. I suggest AstroSeek because with AstroSeek, you don't have to give an email. You just put your birth information in there and you just take a screenshot right then and there. Um, so we're going to be looking at your seventh house sign. All right. That's the reason why. And just to tell you, or to show you, um, I use the whole house sign system, whole sign house system. And I know there's a bunch of different ways to look up your cosmic blueprint, but what we're going to do, I like this one because it really is easy to look at your houses. And you see the orange circle shows the eight. That's your eighth house with the arrow pointing to it. Um, it's just to show you that's like you see that inner circle. That's where you're going to find, which house it is. And actually, the seventh house for me, this is my chart. So the seventh house is like covered up. You can't see the seven, but that's the seventh house. You see fives, see one, two, three, four, five, six. That's the seventh house. And where this yellow arrow is pointing, that's what we need is your seventh house sign. Okay. Mine is Scorpio. So in the next session, I want you to come with your human design chart and your astrology chart, and you're going to identify what your sign is. And we're going to take it from there, um, bring it to the next session, and stop sharing now. And I mean, it's a lot for today. To get into the energy of it, get into the belief that they're already there for you. And I'm going to show you a really fun way to see exactly who they are, where they are, and the next time you come. Okay. So thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Bye now.